What's up, legends? Benchmark Bets is back, and I've locked in 2 NBA picks. So buckle up, I've done the homework. Let's hit these and stack these wins. Before we jump into today's picks, just want to quickly touch on something. Our teams have been absolutely smashing it. So going forward, I'm going to go through my main picks first. Then at the end of the video, I'll run through some other picks that I like so you can get a better overall feel of the slate is and how I'm approaching these games. Now, yesterday's video was another frustrating one. We went 0-2, but honestly, the reads were solid, just brutal luck. We had Armin Thompson over 17.5 points, ends on the hook, couldn't even get it done in overtime. He was getting good looks, just couldn't knock them down, and the free throws weren't falling either. Then we had Denny Avdia over 13.5 points, rebounds and assists. This one was cruising. He had 11 rebounds and assists in just 17 minutes. Then unfortunately he gets injured. Another tough beat. As you can see on the screen, we're down negative 2.82 units for the month, which honestly isn't bad at all considering the amount of hooks and injuries we've been dealing with lately. We've also added a hooks column. You can see how often those half points are killing us. Now, for all my picks, I use PropsMadness, the best tool out there for player prop analysis. It actually gets better and better as the season goes on due to the amount of data that it keeps on building. If you want to try it out for yourself, there's a link in the description below, and if you use code BENCHMARK, you'll get a nice juicy discount on your first purchase. Alrighty, let's get into today's picks. So for the first pick, heading to the Rockets and the Pistons game, I'm going with Jalen Duren over 9.5 rebounds. So for the season, he's over this line in 20 out of 35 games, averaging 10.9 rebounds. So over the last 5 games, the Rockets have been giving up the 10th most amount of rebounds due to Steven Adams being out, and he's out again today. So when you filter out the strong defensive rebounding teams and also filter in his minutes, he's over this line in 6 out of 9 games, averaging 10.8 rebounds from 19 rebound chances. This is a very favourable matchup for him today. Then for the second pick, heading to the Kings and the Cavs game, I'm going with Jalen Tyson over 20.5 points and rebounds. So as you can see from the filters I have up already, Garland and Merrill are both out for this game, where he is 100% over this line, averaging 27.7 rebounds. On the season, the Kings are giving up the 6th most amount of rebounds, and also the 2nd most amount of points in the paint. Tyson loves to score 41% of his points. I expect him to absolutely cook here in this spot. And that's pretty much it for the main picks. Now let's go through some other picks that I liked. So heading back to the first game, I'm going with Duncan Robinson over 2.5 threes. So for the season, he's over this line in 27 out of 40 games, averaging 3 3-pointers per game. For his last 10 games, he's been an absolute heater. Over this in 6 out of 10 games, averaging 3.2 threes per game. The Rockets do give up the 6th fewest 3-pointers. However, when you filter out the league defensive teams for threes, he's over this line in 10 out of 13 games, averaging 2.9 threes from 7.5 attempts. That is a nice little one there. Might even play the ladder on that one. Then I had nothing in the Suns and Hawks or the Celtics and Nets or the Pacers and Thunder. And I had one in the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, and it was Sadiq Bey over 17.5 points and rebounds. So Herbs Jones is out for today. When that happens, Bey's hit rate skyrockets. Over this in 14 out of 18 games, averaging 23.8 points and rebounds. He's pretty much a key piece to the Pelicans rotation at the moment. And the Grizzlies give up the 12th amount of points and rebounds to his position. I really like this spot on Sadiq Bey today. And then for the last play that I was liking is in the Nuggets and the Bucks game, and I was going with Ryan Rollins over 14.5 points. So APJ is ruled out for this game, which leads to a clear bump in usage for Rollins. He's over this line in 11 out of 20 games, averaging 18.4 points. Over the last 15 games, the Nuggets have been leaking third most amount of points within 10 feet of the basket, where he scores 41% of his points. When you filter in weak defenses for 10 feet of the basket within the restricted area, he's over this line in only 4 out of 8 games, averaging 17.6 points from 14 field goal attempts. So Rollins to Cook tomorrow, or today, is my final play that I was liking. That's pretty much it for today's picks and leans. If you're loving the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your favorite player for today. Until next time, stay safe, good luck with your bets, and I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.